All right, so the second half of our module is Module 5, where we are going to be focusing on student engagement and how you can get involved in some clubs and organizations on campus. Our warm-up question, do you prefer online classes or in person? For me, I've taken both, and I would say that there's benefits to both of them, both types. I took online classes when I was teaching full-time and working on my master's degree at the same time. So some of my classes were online, and I did like that because I could work on things at my own pace, on my own time, at home after school. But I did miss the socialization part of an in-person class. So for in-person, I really do like being able to interact with my classmates and kind of build those relationships, make connections with people. I like having the instructor there in person, to ask questions to in real time. But the downside of that is you have a strict schedule of when you have to be in class and things like that. So, for working, it's not as easy, but I would say I do prefer in-person classes over online just for the personable interaction part of it. All right, moving on to our different campus life resources here. So again, I've got a screenshot of the RBC website and I have toggled over to where it says Campus Life and taken a screenshot of the menu here. So underneath Student Life, you can click on a couple of different things to see what is available on campus. One that I would like to highlight is the student organizations page. So when you click on that, it should take you to a page where you can go to a different website that has a list of all of the different organizations that we have on campus, like clubs and things like that you can be a part of. Student employment. So this is for current students who would like to have a job on campus. So the jobs do pay minimum wage. And most of the jobs are pretty easy. You'll be working in an office, helping out the employees around campus in different departments depending on where you get hired. And in many cases, if you are done with your work for the day, you will be able to work on your homework while you are at work. So it's a pretty good deal for students who need a little extra money. You're already on campus. So you can stay, like they'll work around your class schedule, you can work in between your classes, get some hours in, and then still go to class. You've got internships here as well. And then our events section, there's an events calendar that has everything that's going on for the campus. It also has some different categories, so you can see dates for like the academic calendar as well. So, like when finals are, if the campus is going to be closed, things like that. The first Tuesday lecture series is where it's typically instructors who give a lecture on a topic that they choose, so you can see that. The Starlight Theater is where we have our theater productions on campus, so you can get involved in that if you're interested. We have our Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion office. They have a website here to give you more information. Online news, so like the student newspaper, and then sports. So take a few minutes to look through these, especially that student organizations. If you're interested in any clubs, I think that's a great place to start, and student employment is a big one too. We're always looking for student workers, so if that's something that you're interested in, please check it out. And the last thing we are going to do in this module is read about reasons why you should get involved in college. So we just looked at some of the different ways that you can get involved at RBC. So this article talks about why it's good to be involved in college and some of the benefits of that. So I'd like you to read through that article and pick 3 of the most important or relevant points that the article makes, and then turn those in for your answers on the assignment for the lecture.